Hello, pleasantries to all. Let's start the video. When I was doing research for the previous video on Bryan Kohberger, I looked up Bryan Kohberger Reddit research, and a fascinating display of information was popping up all over the image tab for my Google search. These images contained screenshots of posts from various social media sites. There has been a lot of interest in the speculation of some of these social media accounts. It also turns out that the TikTok video I made a previous video on was a fake, or at the very least, not Bryan Kohberger. We will be covering that as well in this video. The 4 accounts I am going to look into are Inside Looking, Pappa Rodgers, Josco 1972, Slight Satisfaction 93. These 4 accounts seem to have gathered the most interest. I will be using screenshots of posts from these accounts. Unfortunately, I am not able to verify dates and times that posts were made. I'm going to start by analyzing Reddit account Slight Satisfaction 93. Reddit account user Slight Satisfaction 93 posted this in the comment section of an Idaho murder thread. When I looked up his account activity within the Reddit thread, I found a handful of comments and 0 posts. When I clicked on his account profile, I seen his explanation for the BK comment and numerous posts consistent with a common Reddit user. This account user has also posted comments after Bryan Kohberger's arrest. Although the comment is weird and astonishing, this is definitely not the killer's profile. Next account is the TikTok channel I previously covered called Josco 1972. It turns out that Josco 1972 is not Bryan Kohberger and not the killer. Although he did pull a pretty creepy stunt, and the creation date of the channel is bizarre. Josco 1972 has been posting videos since Bryan Kohberger's arrest. One of these videos clearly shows that the poster changes his voice to create a creepier voice. Take a look at what he has posted since the arrest.
Better give me those shoes. They're mine. Give them back to me.
I ain't giving them shoes back to nobody.
You'd better give them back to me, Leroy.
I'm keeping them shoes.
You bring them back!
I believe you did it. I was fooling before, but now I believe you kill him. You kill a little boy with his shoes.
You've got them hid, but you'd better give me those shoes.
Has anyone stopped to think about some interesting details in this case? For example, to have committed the acts that they are saying Kohberger committed, wouldn't he have been covered in blood, right? So why wasn't there a trail of blood going through the house and out the door and into a car? Hasn't it occurred to anyone that maybe Kohberger is a criminal mastermind? Maybe this was all planned. What if, just think about this, what if Bryan Kohberger was simply the person's ride? What if he took the person to the home, dropped them off, and then left, and was seen speeding away in the white car? He's acting very cocky about not having done it. Maybe he didn't. Maybe he was in on it. Maybe there's a person no one has identified that actually committed the crimes. The important thing is that these four beautiful souls get justice at the end. Just think about these things. The pieces may come together.
Screw off, people. I'm innocent until proven guilty.
Hey, I wanted to update you guys. My posts were getting taken down. I don't know if this may be the same. But if you review my first video, you'll see that all of the things I said, well, about 90% of them have come out in the media since I said them and have been deemed to be true. I have new information from inside the investigative process, and that is that there was a connection between between Kohberger and Kaylee. 2 years ago, they have had two witnesses come forward and say that they were interacting at a bar in town. I know nothing about the city, so they were interacting with the bar. Anyway, the police believe that they perhaps went home together that night, and only because phone records have been searched and they have discovered that all of a sudden, 2 years ago, all of a sudden, Kaylee's phone began being bombarded with messages from Bryan Kohberger. There were about, I think they said 27 messages left in a 2-week period after this particular date, and then sporadically after that. When they checked Kaylee's phone records to look at outgoing calls, she never once returned any of his calls. So we could be looking at a one-night stand and someone dealing with rejection. This is, by the way, I'm not slut-shaming. I am a feminist. I do not, subscribe to any misogyny whatsoever. So please don't think that's what this is. It's just what the police are finding out. That is the connection that no one will mention, is that they believe that Kaylee and Bryan possibly spent a night together. Maybe they didn't. Maybe they just talked, whatever. But he became sort of really focused on her and bombarded her telephone with calls, to which she never returned any of them. Also, there's a lot of misinformation. People are just running wild with things. There's all these things about him wearing gloves after the crime to hide his fingerprints. That's ridiculous, because think about it. If he was smart enough to do that, then wouldn't he have been wearing gloves when the crime was committed? Hello? And he thinks he's so smart that he's going to get away with this, which is why he is not fighting the extradition. He is going to say that the reason his DNA was found in the apartment was because he and Kaylee had spent time together. That's going to be his out. A murder weapon will never be found. He could have dropped it anywhere from there to the East Coast. There's just no telling. Anyway, let's see if this stays up. If it gets taken down, this is last you hear from me. If it stays up, I will give you some more information that I've got. Thanks. Bye. Hey, I wanted to... Hey guys, I wanted to report some new information regarding the Idaho 4. Let me first say that, my posting this quote-unquote insider information is not some Hey there, to those of you interested in hearing this report.
The other two accounts are much more creepy than the first two accounts discussed in this video. I would say they are more creepy because they are absolutely shrouded in mystery. The Facebook account named Pappa Rodgers and the Reddit account named Inside Looking Out have both been deleted. Well, this may not absolutely be true. We will start with Facebook account Pappa Rodgers. The Facebook account was very prominent in the Facebook group Moscow, Idaho Murders. Pappa Rodgers' account posted some creepy comments and posts. A lot of them did contain some crazy information and comments. Let's take a look. Pappa Rodgers has since been outed as a troll named Jimmy Green. The Pappa Rodgers account was deleted for a small amount of time, but was reactivated and has been commenting on several pages. Next up, we have the more compelling of the 4 accounts, Reddit account Inside Looking. A comment that was posted 7 days before the creation of this video would indicate that the Reddit account Inside Looking was deleted on January 1st, 2023. On the same day that Bryan Kohberger was arrested at 3 a.m. in Pennsylvania, police officers arrived at his apartment in Washington by 7:30 a.m. on December 30th, 2022. The account was deleted after the arrest, but has not been reactivated or posted since. Given the time period, it is possible that the Reddit account Inside Looking was deleted by police officers after they seized Bryan Kohberger's computer. I cannot verify any more information about the Reddit account Inside Looking, but if I find possible proof that this account was not Bryan Kohberger, I will make a short update video on the findings.